Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back here today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be on BackerKit, because typically BackerKit does not have many games. If you look at the hottest projects, it's a deck of many insults, it's just not many games. Typically. So I'm always excited to come check this out and see what they do differently. And today, I'm even more excited because Leader Games is a company that I've liked the games that I've tried of them. I do think Root is a bit overrated, but I know it's massively popular. I'm more of a vast person myself, but I love their brand of asymmetrical games. I've never played Ahoy, and we're checking out. It's a whale of an expansion, Ahoy New Horizon. Now, they have the rectangle here, which is interesting, and when you put when you put your finger over it, it brings the description up, which I kind of like. It's like a little bit of what GameFound has, where you have to make an extra click. Only a little late. Stupid ads are freezing. Yeah, I don't know. It says 136 here. It says 131 on here. I never know when to start. So it's number 3 trending this week, which is surprising. You'd think that'd be trending harder than Deck of Many Insults, which made $11,000. But hey, who knows? The sea is vast, and there's always more to discover beyond the horizon. New factions, treasures, and creatures fill the ... So main image-wise, I'm not impressed at all. Like, if I don't know anything about Ahoy, like, it's just, hey, there's art. And I know the Ahoy base game's available. I do like that. I do like letting me know that, so I can get both potentially. And yeah, but definitely, I think the main image could definitely use spruced up. Ahoy, Ricardo! Player length, time count, age, mechanisms, price. I'm sure when we go through the BackerKit campaign, we'll be like, oh, that seems like a good thing to put on the main image. But I do like that, at least. So as always, when we go to the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Take cover.
I wouldn't read too much in there, the Ahoy.
Things weren't always like this. And I was there when everything changed. Toss me a coin, and I'll share the tale. They arrived suddenly, and they called themselves the Blackfish Brigade, and they acted swiftly. We had never seen anything like it. The mollusks acted fast, but it wasn't enough. The people went into hiding, plotting new schemes, and constructing new vessels. Sturdy and...
Okay, so as someone who's never played this game before, I have no idea what's going on. Like, I get that you're telling me things thematically, but also about how the gameplay is going to work, and you're showing me things on the board, but it's not really connecting together. Like, oh, the ship's going over here, and I guess it picked up coins or something?
The people went into hiding.
Oh, those are people.
Schemes.
And then those are schemes, apparently. They just look like ocean tiles to me, but I guess this is a scheme. Maybe it's like a trap or something. I don't know. I'm not, like, it's not really digging me in right now.
New schemes and constructing new vessels. Sturdy and stubborn, the Shellfire Rebellion was born. With their unconventional tactics.
Okay, so you got people out, you can build smaller boats there, you got bigger boats, cool.
They were able to push back the Blackfish.
Ooh, cool.
However, there were many losses, and the sea was unhappy. It had been disturbed in ways it hadn't in a millennia. Something had been awakened. Scorned by the surface, no one is safe from its rage. Each day, its body only seems to extend.
Whoa! Tile laying for map generation. Yeah, I guess it's tile laying. So this looks like a really cool area over here with lots of interesting information and stuff. They covered it for what, like a second?
Rage. Each day, its body only seems...
Literally 1.5 seconds. I would like to see that a little bit longer. Like, I get it. There's tiles, there's wooden meeples, and they're moving around and stuff, but I'm not getting a good feel for this game.
To extend further into the sea, and wherever there is chaos, there's opportunity. They sailed around, offering locals to be captains on their mighty vessels. The fleet grew quickly, with each boat uniquely...
Oh, was that asymmetrical characters that I could equip to? Was that a boat, I think, maybe? This, I will say, this video feels like it is 100% catered towards people who already know what's going on with this game. As someone who's an outsider, I don't have a grasp on this game at all. Meeples, not minis. I personally like Meeples better than minis.
Search for their crew, built upon the swashbuckling success of Ahoy. Ahoy New Horizons offers a massive trove of new content for the game. Surge across the sea as the powerful Blackfish Brigade. Fling your comrades into position as the Shellfire Rebellion. evolve and grow into the most terrifying of the Leviathan,
Art.
or raise a fleet as the Coral Cap Pirates.
Art.
With over 30 different combinations to explore, there has never been a better time to
Art.
dive into the world of Ahoy.
I at least will say I do like the fact they said there's 30 possible combinations. I'm not sure what the combinations are. I think maybe more cards or something, more asymmetries. I don't know.
Ahoy New Horizons, now on Backer Kit.
After the video, I imagine if I'm a fan of Ahoy, I'm excited because you kind of showcased what they could do. Maybe. As someone who's not so much. I just wanted straight up gameplay. I almost would like a preview. That didn't feel very clear. Who are pirates such as evergreen theme in their hobby? I don't know. People love pirates, Vikings. So this one is funded. It's gonna happen. Set sail with Ahoy. So let's check out Leader Games. Now I think they did another one. Is it Kickstarter? Do they do it on GameFound? What's the last thing they've done? Let's see. It's right here. Leader Games. So they did Arcs. Woo, we got a whole bunch of people in here as collaborators, so we should have good customer service. Obviously, Root is the one that really... it didn't kick the door in. Vast kicked the door in. Vast was my game of the year that year. Then Root came out and just completely sucked up all the Oath space. Oath came out. I played Oath. I enjoyed Oath. Let's make sure Arcs is out on the Can You Do It aspect here. Pre-production copies, so no. No, we cannot. Or no, it's not out yet. Great live stream. I have a correct understanding with the LML pack. There's 16 non-campaign faction. You can draft additional. That sounds hot. So that one's not out. Then Root Marauder expansion. The Marauder expansion. This out. June shipping update. Yes. So they have one thing out. It looks like I'm not terribly concerned about that. They do have a positive track record otherwise. And they do have, I would imagine, an evergreen game in Root. Because I know Root is massively popular. I'm just speculating there. So can you do it? Yes, I'm fine with that. Hey, Mr. Mormo, how do you save a diving pirate? CPR. I like that. I'm gonna use that one for my 10-year-old and my 7-year-old. How do you save a diving pirate? CPR. Wow, great price. So we're not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to the price. It's $50 for what looks like the most generic box I've ever seen. Is that the actual box? The sea is vast, but there's always... And that's fine. I don't have an issue if it's a generic box, especially if all the components are just going to go into the original box. Like, whatever. Listen a bit, and you'll hear the rumors spreading, whatever. So new loot pledge contains 4 new factions, 35 wooden figures, 18 dice, an upgrade pack, which includes 20 metal coins to replace gold used in the base game, and a small expansion. So $90 gets you the new expansion and the original game. That seems reasonable. I don't have an issue with that. That seems fine. Granted, they haven't spotlighted their pedigree at all here yet, which I think is a misstep because I know they've won lots of awards. Maybe not Ahoy necessarily has won a lot of awards, but Leader Games has. And just showcasing those, it says, oh, they publish great games. So hopefully we have an award section or something similar to that soon. What's New Horizons? Because as a new person who's ever played Ahoy, I'm like, okay. For a 2-player game, you're going to choose one of the military factions, have 4. Add any of these factions. Cool. Oh, new. Cool. So we got a whole bunch of new factions. The Blackfish Brigade. So now we're just regurgitating what we saw in the video. Hate it. I hate it when it's before important stuff. Let me rephrase that. Cool. Stuff. Things. Cool. You want to dig into the weeds? All right. Quotes. Ahoy may not have a solo mode, but it caught my interest anyway with its clever factions, fun twists, and gameplay that is both asymmetric and accessible. Okay. It's fine. This expansion brings some insane tactical gameplay to Ahoy. The asymmetry is wider. I do love this one immediately. The new faction combinations are endless, and the fun is just beginning. Cool. I made a pirate chest in 7th grade shop class and then threw it away thinking, when am I ever going to use it? Dang it. Little did you know it'd be a perfect deluxified box. New to Ahoy. Ahoy base game includes 4 double-layer player boards, 12 double-layer tiles, 19 wood figures, 30 dice. Okay? The game is dangerously close to being excellent for me. It does some very clever things. I think what it's attempting to do, which is very ambitious, is pulled off quite well. Okay. So now we're getting into more quotes specifically about Ahoy and why you might want to get it, plus the expansion. Overall, Ahoy is a looker. The artwork and another fantastic Leader Games production don't hurt. For Leader fans who will play mostly at 2 players, I recommend this game, and I think it will provide the best long-term reward. So this one, was it more of a 2-player game then? Let's see. Ooh, hooray. Ahoy. Check this out right here. Let's see how this one's rated on. Oh, 2093. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's really solid. Almost top 1,000 strategy, which you would presume with the expansion would then bump it up even higher. You know, because now there's even more asymmetrical aspects to this game. If you're cautious about asymmetric games and you're wanting to dip your toe in it, I think this is a great example of one. It's all connects quite smoothly, which is great because Vast, I will say, I love Vast, but Vast will melt your brain. Vast has, literally every single player in Vast has their own unique rule booklet that they have to read before you can play the game. So, I like the fact they're spotlighting the fact that this one's much more approachable. Ahoy is a fresh and vibrant alternative, because Root in it as well, I don't think is the most approachable game as well for newer gamers. Ahoy is fresh and vibrant alternative to Leader's existing lineup, managed to feel completely singular while also being at home in Leader's cabinet of curiosities. Kind of like that one as well, because they definitely do have a very unique feel to them, their games do. So now we're talking about more of the units or whatever, okay? Tabletop simulator, cool. Print and play, 3 and 4 player factions, and click on them. Awesome. Shipping. Where's the shipping? Leader Games will be prepay the duties and taxes for shipments to the U.S. Is there a graph? Oh, you're making me click away from it? That's annoying. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's like, why? Why not just post this here? I know it doesn't look as pretty as you'd like, but it's still more functional, especially for people who are, on their mobile, which is a lot of people who browse Kickstarter, at least. Maybe not necessarily BackerKit. I don't know. I imagine it'd probably be around roughly the same. All right, Continental US, $15. That's great. $105 in and out the door. I get a highly rated game with an expansion. How much is it? I feel like it's fine. Price feels fine. Can you do it? Feels fine. Do I want it? I feel like that's the only one where I'm just like, I don't know. I just didn't feel good. And here's the bottom line. That sucks, but there's so many other things right now. There's probably 200 games on Kickstarter right now, and there's probably another 20 games on GameFound. And there's probably another 1 or 2 games on BackerKit. So that's 222 games you're competing against. And if I'm sitting there, and I love asymmetrical games, I already like Leader Games, I have a good, positive track record with them, and I'm excited to try all their games in the future, and I come to this page and I'm like, this is a decent price. Yeah, I'm not concerned you could do it, but at the same time, I'm like, do I want it? Meh. Something just didn't click with me. I think that video, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I was sold well enough on, and this is a short page, in and out, on why I want it. Let me know, anybody else in the chat, let me know. Have you played Ahoy? It felt a little underwhelming to me, like what the actual game was. But once again, look at that. The big one. 2-1, great, good for them. Oh no, this is the Ahoy all aboard. So they got 1,000 print run of people getting the original game and the expansion, and then we got 1,850, so that's, we're already at roughly a 3,000 print run of the expansion and a 1,000 print run of the game, which once again makes me feel even better on the can you do it. So, rock solid. Rock solid there. Let's check out the community. What's this guy going on here? Ooh, okay. Community leaders. What is this? Previously backed this creators. This is cool. That's nifty. I love this. This is why I like going on BackerKit. I mock it all the time because it doesn't have games, and I feel like it's kind of unnecessary with GameFound and Kickstarter, and to a lesser degree Indiegogo, but we don't even talk about Indiegogo because every time I visit there, I swear it's a slum. But they have really cool ideas here. Like, this is neat. They're trying to make it more engaging so I can follow this person, which I know you can do on Kickstarter, but they've ramped it up a little bit. And I also love the fact they give you downvotes. I love downvotes. So far, there's 0 downvotes at all. Wow. So people are loving this project. 0 downvotes grand total. Good for them. Let's see what the most engaging update is. And I also want to see, they can post things before the campaign launches too, correct? Yeah, so this is 16 days ago, 20 days ago. Cool. I love this. Great, great, great. And that's and once again, one of the things that Kickstarter does really, really, really poorly, and the thing is, it looks more It looks worse every time I go on GameFound and every time I go on BackerKit, and I just see how well they handle pre-launch. Because Kickstarter is garbage pre-launch. You got your little page, you got like 16 words, you got a rectangle. That's all you got. Whereas with GameFound and with BackerKit, there's so much you can do pre-launch to get people excited, get people engaged, and it's a shame. Kickstarter needs to copy it all. They just need to copy it all. And I don't feel like it'd be that hard for them. They're just lazy. They're the top dog, and they know it. Excited for this. Looks great. Love your games. Cool. And I feel like Leader Games definitely does have like a Stonemaier Games niche. Not like as big as Stonemaier Games, obviously, but a group of people who, when they come out with a game, they're like, oh, they do things so differently. I want it. But let's get into the final grade on this one. Oh, wait, where's the comments? Was it in the community? Yeah, it's a little. I don't particularly like. Wait, where's the log in to join the discussion? Ew, I can't just look at stuff. You suck. Final log in. Get in here. Remember me. Okay, cool. Updates, achievements. What the hell is it? What's an achievement? Anonymous Finch, finish your profile. This is so streams. Man, they're so like they can stream straight to. This is cool. Okay, final grade. As a backer, the second I see a bunch of minis, I run. It might be the target mark for this one. It's Meeples, not a mini fest. They should shout out root a little more. Agreed. For the people who don't know. And that's what I mentioned. I think just spotlighting some of the awards that they've won, because it's not just root. It's vast, too. Like, if they just had a list of the things that we have won, like, these are all nominees, but still, I'm sure that's still impressive. Yeah, here's what our games do. And you know who does it well? You know who does it really well? It is Awaken Realms. Yeah, I'll show you what I think they should do. Roughly something like Awaken Realms does, which is, God, this is such a bloated mess of a page. Awaken Realms quality. Here, something like this. I think this could go along well. Obviously, their games are not as highly rated as these, but they still have, stuff that they could do this, at least for 2 or 3 games. I think that'd be good. But let's stop beating around the bush. Let's give this one a price. Do I want it? Not really. I didn't feel like I was convinced. I felt like I'd wait till retail, even though this one might not come out to retail. So I don't think I feel like it's as much against the retail gun, but it didn't do it for me. There was a gameplay video, though, right? Preview, don't care. Ew, no gameplay. Was there a rule booklet? You can do the tabletop simulator. Join our Discord. Don't care. So they have so they do have gameplay videos, but they're not on here. Oh, they did. So they did about Leader Games, but they didn't. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Fort won games too. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like they sold their game to me that well as someone who isn't a Leader Games fan or an Ahoy fan. So do I want it? Mixed bag. Can you do it? Yeah, I'm fine with that. How much is it? I feel like it's a solid price. Kickstarter reasonable / decently priced. Final grade for this one, I think, is a B-. I think. I feel like it definitely just missing a couple things. But that video, I don't feel like the video's doing much favors for this. Especially if you don't know what Ahoy is.
Vessels.
Because it just feels like it's mostly spotlighting the artwork. And yeah, I know they're trying to spotlight the wooden meeples as well, which is nice. Spotlighting wooden meeples is great as well. But I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I honestly thought BackerKit was to GameFound as PayPal was to eBay back in the day. It shows what I know. Well, I can't feel bad. Like, I don't know what BackerKit is. I don't know what, like, because... And I'm also curious right here. So Ricardo's going with the C+. I think I went with, I'm B- C+ range. But I'm curious about Moon Rollers. What is this? Moonraker's double feature. Because that's really surprising to me, because Moonrakers did so incredibly good on Kickstarter or GameFound. So it's surprising to me that they would move it onto BackerKit. Yeah, it made $1.8 million. Which, considering this is not, like, no one knew what Moonrakers was before they went into it. So what is this campaign? I'm going to do a little snooping here, just out of pure curiosity. Moon Rollers. And is Moonrakers out? Have people gotten their stuff on Moonrakers? That's my first question. We just launched the Moonrakers expansion and a standalone dice rolling game set in the Moonrakers universe. Let's see what people say. Hello, I didn't understand very well. In January, the boxes will take to the sea, or deliveries will thus begin on the date. That's 2 months of difference. I think to have to say that the games have arrived at the local warehouse. So far, I'm still waiting for my game. Launching another Kickstarter by having fulfilled the preceding one is a bad move. I won't be part of this. +1. Can you not send me emails to a campaign where you've paid money to quack a local person? Okay, so, person who celebrated the... Ooh, okay. I'm not going there. I'm not even reading that one. I have completely kept my foot out of that whole religious discussion. And it's not because I have strong opinions one way or the other. It's because I have zero input in it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the C+, another one, and get the hell off Backer Kit. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.